back. Hello once again. Good evening. It's a-boy-named-sous. Coming at you live straight from the potato. So, they remastered one of my favorite games of all time. This was a game that came out back in '95. My brothers played the absolute shit out of this back in the day. It's basically Star Wars meets Doom. So we're just gonna play like the first mission or two. I'm probably gonna suck terribly at this game because it's been so long. And honestly, I don't remember it being the easiest thing in the world. But we're just gonna jump right in. I guess we'll start at medium and see if we get our asses kicked there, and if I do, I'll switch it to easy. Confidential message from Senator Mon Mothma. Rebellion is counting on the completion of this mission, Commander Katarn. I hope success is on your side. Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Danuta, where they await transport to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of the base itself, so I'm afraid you'll have to act as your own reconnaissance. Once you have the plans, get out immediately. Operation Skyhook will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the consular ship Tanith 4. She will then continue the mission. So, this was like, as I said, came out back in '95. And it was like before like Rogue One and all those other like new Disney movies. So this was like a different canon. This is like back in Legends or whatever they call it now. Already terrible. Music to this is just hitting all of the nostalgia with me. So weird. I have like deep core memories of certain parts of this game. I'm gonna try to rely on that to like guide me through certain areas here because ready to hear me say that a lot playing this game. Camera makes me feel drunk. I'm not used to like games like this. I don't play many shooters, let alone like old school Doom shooters like this. Like I said, I've played the absolute shit out of this back in the day. Me and my brothers played. Some of my best core memories were made playing this game. I remember we would go through and we would find all sorts of things like the destructible parts of the environment like this. Light there. Go through and find out every piece of the level was like interactable like that. Just experiment with the game's mechanics and whatnot.
So you're not authorized. Surrender immediately.
We already found the Death Star planets. That's right, they're in here. Gotta open up this door. I remember.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
Dan, get ready to hear me say that a lot. It's been over 20 years, but I played the absolute shit out of this game.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
Man, the cinematic cutscenes though.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Monk.
Man.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
That's right, before the Mandalorian was invented. Way before the Mandalorian was invented. It's Dark Troopers and Star Wars.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield!
Tac Base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that weapon. A new type of stormtrooper, the Dark Trooper.
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that quickly? I should have kept working for the Empire.
The Rebel Command is not
I have
taking
like
this
all
lightly.
these lines memorized.
They have authorized me to hire you to find out if there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it
in
down.
my mind
That is,
20
if you are
years
still
ago.
on our side.
Shit, I guess
Could
it's
be
like closer to 30 years.
Alright, I'm in. But I think I'll need some help on this one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank you, Commander, and may the Force be with you.
Alright, Mission 2, Talay Tech Base after the massacre. Good to see you, Cal. Good job on Operation Skyhook. Rebels were very impressed. Now it's back to mission hopping, just like the old days. Rebel Command has made a brief reconnaissance of the area and is swarming with Imperial activity. Power is still down in the city, so some of the systems are going to be down as well. You'll need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online. Empire usually gets sloppy after a major offensive, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about this new Dark Trooper we've been hearing about through Crix Medine. His contacts inside the Empire will help us follow up on anything you may pick up. Good hunting, Kyle. Objectives: find and restart a hydroelectric power generator. Find some clue to the Dark Trooper and return to the landing area. This one, we'll see how much I remember, because I gotta be honest, I remember playing the absolute hell out of this mission when I was a kid. I think I replayed this one the most out of any of the missions in this game.
You there, stop.
I remember these. 'Cause this was pretty grim when I was a kid. When I was like 5, 6 years old playing this game, however old I was.
Stop where you are.
flashlight or like goggles or something. Oh wow, that's a lot of way down, way to jump. Okay, this is complete darkness, I can't see anything, we fucked ourselves. I saw something. Ah! Get out of here. Okay, so we have to light our way by shooting. Alright. We made it out. That was not scary for a second. Died. How do I change? That's how you change to fists. Fisticuffs. I gotta be honest, the icon on the corner of my screen that shows me that I am streaming, the little red dot that indicates that I'm streaming was covering up the number 0. So I thought that I had way more rounds than what I did. I thought it said like I had 300 and some odd. But no. Okay, so we have to be up there. I remember now that I'm down in the water that it sucks being in the water, having to jump your way back up this way. Yeah, I'm gonna unlock so many core memories playing this game. So just get ready for me saying that every 10 seconds. So fucking dark. destroyed base for a game that came out in '95. Game's almost as old as I am. Down through the water there. I know that we have to I thought it was chairs at first. Because we want to be up on top of that, right over here. This weird, like, rotating bullshit thing. Because after we start the power back up, this thing's gonna start spinning. We're gonna have to walk our way back over here. And I remember that being a lot easier in theory than what it actually was. But maybe that's just because I sucked at games even when I was a kid. See, that was easy. And now, lights are on. It was kind of a cool vibe when everything was turned off though, right? Why can I not pick those up? I remember being a kid going through this base and just waiting for these mythical dark troopers to just be jumping out at me. Alright, so we have to extend that bridge. I remember that. Do that by going into that room over there. I'm just checking out an area out over here really quick. Welcome in, Nisha Peel. Hiya. How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. That turns the bridge over here. Okay, I'm being stupid. Pistol's better at long range. If you're an eagle-eyed fan, you might recognize this pistol from the Andor series. I appreciate the heads up. I can be a little soft-spoken, but I would assume that the audio in this game is probably just a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a tiny little tad. And you'll let me know if it sounds a little bit better. I just turned it down one notch. We'll do it one notch at a time. If it gets a little bit better, let me know. And if it's still terrible, let me know. We'll go from there. Dark Forces, man. I've said this a couple of times already, but I played the absolute hell out of this game back in the day. Me and my brothers both. This was like my favorite game when I was a kid. So, just absolutely tickled pink that they remastered this. So far, it is awesome. They didn't change too much. They didn't change barely anything, they just kind of made it look better. That was literally the exact same thing with me. I was not allowed to play Doom or Quake, anything like that. But Dark Forces, we get away with that. Not supposed to be a force user or anything, but he's still just running around at speed and light. No, I'm actually not in the Dark Forces Discord. My online presence is not that, it's not that much of a thing, quite honestly. Besides just really unprofessional streams and VODs of said streams. Oh, it links to anybody streaming Dark Forces, huh? That's crazy. Still very active, lots of cool custom levels. I saw that there was a secret level, or like a level that they had like in early development or something that was included in the remaster, and I can't wait to check that out. Gonna be the first level, but they scrapped it. Yeah, no, I can't wait. Honestly, I hadn't even thought about these games in forever, and then the other day, my YouTube algorithm brought me to... Oh, what was his name? I want to say his name was Barbecue Barnes or something. He was some YouTuber, he was doing retrospectives on all these old games. And I fell asleep watching him. And yeah, it just put me in the mood to
go ahead, Kyle.
Looks like I found something that can help
pick this
us
old
out.
game back up.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll
Pick
meet
this
you
old
there.
game back up. Power-up in this area or something. Maybe that's just a false core memory leading me astray. But yeah, the only one of the games out of this series that I've never played is the second one, Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. I really hope that they get around to like remastering that game or making it accessible for somebody like me to play it. Because I don't have like a PC or anything, I'm just on Xbox. And I would absolutely love to go back and play that one. I loved Outcast. I loved Jedi Academy. Those were more games that I played when I was a teenager, not when I was like a little kid like this one. But yeah. I would love to be able to try out the second game out of this series. Both games are in the Discord. Not to keep shilling for it, but lots of the LucasArts history in there. I'm not taking it as you shilling for it. I'm not taking it as that whatsoever. I'll have to look into it. I think it's cool when like old game devs or like interactive with like communities to keep the game alive like that. There was another old game that I played with my girlfriend on her PC this past year. Completely unrelated. But it was another 90s game. It was like a weird adventure game. It was called Titanic Adventure Out of Time. It was like one of the first like story-based games that I ever really like played. Like an adventure game, point and click kind of thing. I'm playing on medium difficulty. Yeah, no, I didn't want to absolutely be miserable with my life and put myself on hard difficulty. It's been like 30 years since I played this game. But yeah, where was I going with that? Whenever I was playing that game with her, we ended up like looking up how to even get it to work on her Steam. And there were like people who had like worked on the game and like Reddit communities and like Discord communities for that to like help people like get it to work. Yeah, no, I remember the game being very, very difficult on a hard difficulty. I remember my one brother, my oldest brother, refused to play the game on any other difficulty. And then he would like, spend the entire time screaming at the screen and just being miserable. But yeah, kind of formed another good core memory as well. He was always like that with any game. Always had to be the most challenging difficulty that he had to be playing on. Unfortunately, he's not like in the games anymore, or else I would like turn him on to like Dark Souls and like stuff like that, Elden Ring, but like he hasn't played games in forever. All right, maybe we'll do one more. Yeah. I remember this one being kind of fun, but I also remember it scaring the absolute shit out of me when I was a kid. So, thing you found was a weapon of some sort, too large for a human being to use. Most likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. Found the symbol MR on the barrel, the signature of the infamous weapons specialist named Moff Rebus, a real character known for his paranoia and extreme loyalty to the Empire. He may be our next lead to the Dark Trooper. And just look at that face. He's got like aviator sunglasses, a 70s porn star mustache. This is great. I do remember this one being very mazy. I remember like having to go through like the sewers multiple different times. So we'll see if we actually finish it, but I think that I am going to start it. Rebus has hidden himself somewhere deep within the sewage system underneath the city of Anoat. He has engineered an elaborate series of drain gate switches designed to thwart any intruders from discovering the route to his lab. First, activate these switches, then your search for Rebus may begin. Beware, it is likely that Rebus has surrounded himself with guard droids, and the largely unexplored sewer maze may hold other dangers as well. Remember, we need both of you back alive. I'll have the decontamination shower warmed up and ready. Find the Imperial weapons engineer Moff Rebus. That's our only objective. Okay, I almost hit the wrong button and changed the difficulty to hard. Yeah. No, I remember this. I was about to say there's going to be probe droids, but it's interrogation droids. And probe droids. And they explode when they fall to the ground. I remember that now too. Yes, I did. I did cook all those foods on my own stuff. Yeah, I used to be head chef at a restaurant. Now I'm happier and I have a better job. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was never like doing anything too crazy or technical or like honestly anything like overly creative or original, but I always tried to be solid with what I did. Oh, I ran in too close. Got yucked up. Alright, I'm already getting lost. Okay, there we go. If I go down here. I remember this. This opens up different doors. Your cooking is 2 moves, shake and bake. The Ricky Bobby method, that's legendary. This is where the fun begins. Amazing. Honestly, I just got lucky there, landing here. And as soon as I did, I remembered that there was something around the corner if you actually managed to walk around the corner. But... damn it. There we go. Oh, I remember. I hate these things. So hard to hit. Use thermal detonators. Yeah, no, I did just get some of those, didn't I? I only have one though. Obviously, I'm gonna die. This is the part of the level that scared the absolute hell out of me when I was a kid. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Yeesh. Get up. Maybe the detonator worked like a charm. I think we need to go back through that first door. Maybe. What's the worst that can happen? Guess you can go back through again. I just get stuck in an endless loop of going back through the same door. And you jump through this window. I do not believe we can. Doesn't look like you can. We can't go back that way. So yeah, I guess we did what we had to do here, and now we have to go back through the other door. So I'm an idiot. Unless I'm completely missing something here. Which I don't think that I am. That was good. Back up here. Just run away from that thing. Screw them all. Open up the second door. Which is over here. And that raises it up there. Skywalker. I feel like we were supposed to go the other way. Hopefully to the same place. Okay. The mighty Pooh River. Now this is pod racing. I was like, why aren't I running? It's because I disabled auto run before I jumped into the water. Yeah, we'll call it water because it makes me feel better. For the 90% who watch play this mess, see if I'm doing better than this. Okay. Again, I'm relying on nothing but my core memories to guide me through this. If I remember correctly, there's a part of platforming at the end of this level that I used to hate. Oh, look at that! A weighted sheet. platforming's so much easier now, that's good, because I'm terrible at platforming. I need every advantage that I can get. If I remember correctly, this fourth door might be the option. But I could be misremembering. Maybe we need to go back to door 2. I have to remember this the next time that I'm lost in pitch black darkness and I start to panic and then just pull up the map. Alright, stop running so fast. Being too twitchy, Kyle. I'm too old, I can't control that anymore. I can't control that kind of speed. Alright, I feel like I'm going the right way. I do have a flashlight? I thought that I had a flashlight. Maybe I just haven't figured out how to use it. That's crouch. Oh my god. Yep, there it is. Will you look at that? I was like, maybe I'll pick it up later on. And also, don't you get like infrared goggles or something? This is where I was thinking of. Stop running so fast. Don't you dare. Okay, wow, that was lucky as hell. He blew me up with a thermal detonator and I flew from there over here. That was... couldn't do that again if I tried. and he just blew up the droid with his... I'm having the best luck. Man, even the sound of him pulling out the laser rifle is just triggering every bit of nostalgia in me. And yeah, no, the AI in this era was top tier, huh? Oh, there he is.
I'm ready to get out of this mess.
You're the boss, Kyle.
Thanks for the congrats. I am pleasantly surprised that we were actually able to make it through that in decent time, I feel. So, that's going to be it for the night. Nice little bite-sized way to end the stream here. Sorry that it's deviating from the usual FromSoft Friday formula. But again, I didn't really feel like jumping into Night Rain after Armored Core tonight. And running my head against a wall. So, tomorrow, it'll be Souls-like Saturday. We'll jump into some Lies of P. Maybe make it through that accursed mine. And Sunday, if I have time, honestly, we'll probably hop back into this. Because even just reading the mission summary for this next one, I'm getting the nostalgia of a mountain base that you have to infiltrate. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to see this through to the end. So yeah, if I'm not on with this Sunday, then definitely sometime later on in the week. Probably like Tuesday at the latest. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, hanging out and chatting, Niche. It's always good to meet somebody new and hang out and talk about games. Yeah, it's great. Makes me feel like I'm just playing games with friends again. So nice to meet you as well. I hope you have an awesome night. If there's anybody else lurking, hanging out in the background, Blurker, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you around. Anybody else? Thanks for being here. And I'll see you sometime soon. This has been a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Big Potato, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again.